Hello and welcome back, business math students. We're going to look at chapter 13, not 12. There we go. We're going to look at present value of an ordinary annuity, and we're also going to look at the future value of an investment, and we're going to use a scenario that I made here because I'm bored and I decided I would make my own instead of using something out of the book. However, there is something very similar to this example in your book if you're using the 12th edition. It's on page 332. It's the second example in Learning Outcome 2, where it says Mel Rich decided to retire. So we're going to do this scenario because I think this kind of applies more to my students. So the scenario is this: an uncle passes and leaves you with $40,000. You are 30 years old and you're not sure what to do with the money. A friend says you should buy a new car. Another friend says you should put the money down on a new house. You ask your investment savvy friend what you should do, and she says your uncle just gave you $50,000 a year for 25 years. Wait, what? All right, let's explain using present value of an ordinary annuity and the future value of your investment. Now, I'm going to give a couple disclaimers here. I understand that the percentage that I'm going to give to you that you're earning is very high and is not necessarily going to occur. I'm going to give you a 7% interest. Also, we're not taking into account inflation and a number of other things that could happen over the 65 years that we're going to be discussing here in your life. So there are a lot of things that could happen. We're just using this as an example. So before everybody on YouTube starts commenting how dumb I am and how this really isn't, it's just an example. Okay. All right. So let's explain this. So first thing we're going to do is we see that, all right, we got $40,000. Now, you need to figure out, well, what does that mean, $50,000 a year for 25 years? So remember, we talked about an annuity, and an annuity is a stream of payments. So what we're going to do is we want to figure out, hey, I want to retire. And when I retire, I figure out, so imagine you're 30, and you say, I'm going to work till I'm 70. And let's imagine you're going to live till you're 95 years old, all right? So you're going to work till you're 70, all right? You're going to work till you're 70. You're going to retire when you're 70, and you plan to live until you're 95, okay? Now, 95 minus 70 is 25 years of payments, all right? And we want to know, I would like, right, your friend said $50,000 a year. So we want payments of $50,000 a year for 25 years. Right? So $50,000 a year for 25 years. Okay. So we want to know what kind of money do I need to have? So what's the amount of money that I need to have if it's earning, right? And we assume, okay, 25 years, and we're going to put it into an account that's going to earn 7%. All right? So 25 years is the periods. And the rate is 7%. Okay? All right. So how can I get $50,000 a year as 7%? How much would I need to have when I'm 70? Okay, how much would I need to have when I retire to earn $50,000 a year at 7%? Okay? And it works out like this. So basically what you do is you say, okay, all right, I need to figure out the number of periods is 25 years. And if you follow along on 331, you can see how we're doing this. And we're going to earn 7%, and we're going to go to our table. So we're going to go back up to our table. We want to know what is the present value of that. Okay? And we know that the present value at 8% for... All right, we're going to do this. So I can figure out where we're going. At 25 years is right here. And we say, I'm sorry, not 8%, 7%. Dang it. Messed up. Okay. All right, we're going to do 7%, my B, for 25 years. And this is going to be our number. And so we come down here and we say, okay, so $50,000 times 11.6536. And this equals, I'll put it down here because it's a large number, is equal to 582,680. And some change maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, that's roughly what it is. Okay. So there we go. Okay. For me, if I'm going to be earning 7% on my money, it means that for 25 years, I can turn $582,680, earning 7% annually, right? I'm still earning it, and I can take out $50,000, right? So for 25 years, I can keep taking $50,000 out of that $582,680 as long as it earns 7%. And after 25 years, I'll get one last payment of $50,000, and there will be nothing left in the account. It'll be gone. Okay? Now, okay, this still doesn't answer the question of your uncle just gave you $50,000 a year for 25 years. Whoa. Yeah, you would need $582,680 to do that. You don't have that. You have $40,000 that your uncle left you. Okay, well, now we want to find, right? Now we're going to find, well, what is the future value, right, of that, right? Or find the present value, right? We want to find, the present value of this 582,680. So you're 30. You're going to retire when you're 70. So that's 40 years. And you're going to have to go look at table 12 -3. I didn't put it on here. But table 12-3 is on page, let me see what page it's on. Is on page 310. And you'll go there and you'll look up, okay, so I'm 30. I'm going to retire at 70, so that's 40 years. So you'll look at table 40 periods at 7%, right? And you get this number. You'll get 0.0668. Okay? And that 0.0668 is the present value, right, of, right, and we're going to multiply that by 582,680. And we're going to see what that would be. And if you do the math, it comes out to 38,923 and 2 cents. I don't know if you can hear my cat in the background meowing. She wants outside. Very annoying. All right, so we know that the present value of this number, right, if we're going to save for 40 years, all you have to do is lump sum. You just put in that 38. You earn 7% interest for 40 years. It'll give you this much money, which will give you this payment every year for 25 years. So when your friend says, hey, your uncle didn't just give you $40,000. He gave you $50,000 a year for 25 years. Technically, nothing else happening in the world. Yes, that's true. However, 40 years from now, I'm going to guess the inflation rate's going to, $50,000 a year isn't really going to get you what $50,000 would get you now. And there are some equations that we could figure out that, and we would have to account for inflation. So we would want to add certain percentages in there and subtract certain numbers. But you get the point. I hope that helps you understand the present value and future values, or present value of an ordinary annuity, and how to figure out, using the table, how to figure out how you could give yourself a stream of payments for a particular amount of time. Okay? If you have any questions, again, email me, give me a call. There's a way that I can get into my voicemail. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'll get back to you. Okay? All right. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.